Okay, so here are the sentences from chapter 25. I'm not going to do the first two since we did those in class, but you'll see I will post all these as well on Blackboard so you have them. So again, the subject is in yellow, which is nominative. The direct object, or anything that's accusative, is going to be in green, and you see that's what we have here. So you have the fessus magister, which is the tired teacher, dokuit, perfect tense, taught, and then you could actually do this a few ways. You could have had this discipulos and the multos going together and said many students, or you could have the multos going with the dies as accusative of duration of time, which is what I did here, and say for many days. And then the students are the subject again, and they read, as opposed to read, although they look the same. The students read claros libros, famous books. The next one, sorry about my fingers. I'm using an iPad to film this. Eoda ingentes nubes in Kylo vidi. So let's stop there. Eoda is the ablative of eo is from is ea id. This is the ablative singular, masculine. Die is the ablative of dies, which is day. And so when you use an ablative of time when, this is on that day. Oops, sorry about that again. I saw vidi ingentes nubes. That's our accusative direct object. Huge clouds in Kylo, in the sky. The Kylo is the ablative, place where, in the sky. Nocte is another time word. Ablative of time when. Nocte by itself in the ablative just simply means at night. Then we have claras stellas as the direct object. In Kylo vidi, I saw, the same construction, bright stars in the sky. Number 5. Pater meus fructus ad me in urbe missit. So the subject is pater meus, my father, missit, sent, perfect tense, fructus, accusative plural. That long US could be nominative or accusative plural. Here it has to be accusative plural because our subject has to be singular. Ad me, to me, usually with send, you send towards someone. With ad plus the accusative. You could do the dative, actually I've seen both. In the city, in the ablative city. And then literas mihi scripsit, you write to a dative. So he wrote, or scripsit, a letter, literas, which has to be plural, mihi, to me. Then we have plus kibi pueris in agris dedisti. Let's stop there. So the subject, we don't have a yellow in that section. The subject is from dedisti, it's you singular. So you have given, or you gave. Now what is plus kibi? Plus is that comparative adjective, which is not really an adjective. It's the comparative form of multus, which is just plus, and then it's followed by the genitive. So more of kibi, more of food, which you would say more food. You give to a dative, so the pueris is dative, to the boys, where in agris, in the fields. And then the last part here, pueri in agris multas horas laborabant. The boys are the subject, the boys. And here I've used the laborabant, which is the imperfect tense, because they were working multas horas, for many hours, which means they might still be working. We don't know. The boys were working for many hours in the fields. All right. Here we have nauta bonus. Remember, those go together because nauta is masculine. He's the subject. The verb is wenit, or nawit, excuse me, nawit. Let's start with that. So the nauta bonus, nawit in Mari. The good sailor swam. Oh, I wrote city here. I meant to say sea. And Et ad insulam venit. And he came. Venit is the perfect of that verb with the long E. To the island. Ubi. Where the beautiful girl, puella pulchra, habitabat, was living. So see the difference between the imperfect and the perfect. The perfect indicates actions that are done. One and done, right? He swam, not swimming anymore. He came, he's not coming anymore. But she was ongoing. That live is one of those verbs that we often see as imperfect because she was living there for a period of time.